Previously on War on the Sea, Centrifugal Offensive. Between the 9th and the 11th of July 1943, the Imperial Japanese forces have concentrated on the invasion of Batavia. Our troop convoys are continually crossing the Java Sea between Cochin and Batavia, as we constantly resupply and reinforce our troops, fighting hard to capture the last enemy region on the island of Java. Our cruisers have come into their own in recent days, sinking numerous destroyers and merchants, desperately trying to push through our blockade and deploy their own reinforcements. The enemy has also sent 2 light cruisers to escort the convoys, but sadly for them, the Imperial Japanese Navy's heavy cruiser forces were able to repel their attacks and sent them down to Davy Jones's locker. Having lost the Warspite a few days ago, along with several cruisers, the enemy's navy must be depleted for capital ships. Will we see the enemy commit their last few cruisers and destroyers as escorts for their doomed resupply convoys? Or will they shift their attack while they rebuild their beleaguered navy? We must stay vigilant in the coming days. We know there is an escort carrier unaccounted for, and possibly some further US naval units coming into this region. The enemy is backed into a corner. But as always, this can be when they are at their most dangerous. Hi everyone, welcome back to War on the Sea, Centrifugal Offensive. Right, it is 11th of July 1942, day 199 of our campaign. Now, the oilers have just dropped their goods off at Soyabaja, and they are now heading up to Tarakan to collect the 60 fuel, 60 engineering and the 900 supplies. Plus they'll probably grab a ton of troops as well and bring them down. So currently, where do we stand? We have 557 engineering, 271 fuel, and 1300 supplies. So hang on, how many supplies we got there? 900. Alright, okay, we need a resupply for sure, and then yeah, we might have enough just to tip this one over to a level 4 airfield. This is going to be a long haul to try and get that and that to a level 5. Yeah, very tricky indeed. In the meantime, Soyabaja has got that small force that dropped on there. We've got 23,000 troops fighting a good fight. They'll probably smash them pretty soon. And over here at Ngoro, we've also got a small force which our 3,000 troops are in the process of squishing as well, which is good to see. In Chilachap, again, there's a small force dropped off, wasn't there? But we've got 7,300 troops fighting there, should be okay. And the main fight is here at Batavia, where 28,350 of our brave troops have deployed. We've just about wrestled control of the majority of the forces on that region, so hopefully we can start to finish them off. We've also got these guys coming back. Now these are full of troops. Is it just troops? Yeah, just troops. So let's get you set course down there, drop them off, and that should be enough to secure Java for our forces. Good, right, we've got the subs here of I-124 and RA-30 doing a crazy looking patrol. This is where all the ships were being seen. We've got the battleship group here patrolling in the bay out here, and we've got the cruisers heading back to Balikpapan to rearm, and they'll be coming back and patrolling down here. Meantime, our invasion force is, well, she's kind of sitting off Chilachap, and what I'll probably do, let's get her in at least the course so the subs don't get an easy foothold. It's 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night, so that's why there's no aircraft up. And that's our Air Force group with Air Force carrier group with 2 aircraft carriers. They're just kind of supporting that attack there, and we've got a little anti-submarine patrol going around there. So that is the state of play of all our forces.
hopefully we'll have Java captured fairly quickly. It's just going to be building these airfields, which is going to take a long time. And at 8:07 in the morning, one of our patrolling recon aircraft has spotted some ships. It looks like two destroyers and a merchant ship. Okay, let's see what we've got in the area, see where they are, and either send some ships in or send some aircraft to try and finish these 3 ships off. That might be sooner said than done. Let's get the radio transmission off. There's 3 waves of enemy fighters. Where is this? Okay. Maybe there's an aircraft carrier in the area as well. That would be interesting. Right, let's see if we can get out of here. Through some defensive flying, she was able to escape, just with the guns still going. Right, this was the aircraft in question, so there could be aircraft from this airbase here. Okay. Okay, that's fine. What have we got? Anything in Dempensar? We've got 3 Bettys, 6 Nates. Right, what we can do then, maybe, let's get the invasion force here. Let's get the Soryu. Launch some aircraft. What have we got? 13 Kates. Done. Let's get them on course for that point there. 543 nautical miles. That's fine. What do we got from here? No, what about this one? 4 Bettys. Here we go. Torpedoes. Yep. Course. Heading for there. Perfect. And then we may send ones from Dempensar as well. At 10 AM, we have our torpedo bombers from the aircraft carrier Soryu, and they are in the area. Well, they're not actually. They're not where they were heading. So the Kates we've sent on, sorry, the Bettys we've sent on, the Kates here have just stumbled into a contact. Oh, hello. This is not the convoy we were looking for. But there is a cruiser. 3 destroyers and another cruiser, perhaps. 2 light cruisers. Okay. Well, we can certainly deal some damage here. Okay, here we go. We've split the group into 2 sides, and we're both attacking each side simultaneously, and we've got the cruisers. Now, that actually looks like a heavy cruiser. Town class or county class heavy cruiser, perhaps. And this looks like a light cruiser, a Dutch light cruiser. So we are coming in both sides to begin the attack. Black is going low. We can see the aircraft coming in on that side as well. Okay, we've got a flight ahead of us coming in. They're throwing everything they can at us. Okay, we're splitting the anti-aircraft gun, which is good. So we've got 7 aircraft dropping against the heavy cruiser. 3 torpedoes dropped. Second wave inbound with the spare as well out there coming in. Torpedoes look to be on course. Torpedoes gone from this second flight. Oh, hits! Second hit. Fires spreading. 4 and midships. Number 3 torpedoes coming in. Third hit. 4th hit. A dud. 5th hit. I think she's in proper trouble. Meantime, on the other side, the second flight dropping their torpedoes against the light cruiser. 1 hit. One's gone wide. Second one hits. I think that's the heavy cruiser gone. The light cruiser is now burning at the 4th. 3rd hit. 4th hit. And the other torpedo has just slipped wide. So, can the light cruiser survive 4 torpedo hits? The heavy cruiser's gone. We might be able to get 2 cruisers. Oh, another torpedo. One of the ones that missed the light cruiser has run its course and hit the heavy cruiser, even though she's already dead. She may actually get the second torpedo. That light cruiser looks like it's rolling over. No, she's not. She's just doing a turn. Maybe her steering's damaged. But yes, she is in a bad way. The heavy cruiser gone. Light cruiser. Wow, she looks in real trouble. Confirmation at the end of that then. So a Kent class cruiser sunk. The De Ruyter, the light cruiser, critical damage, heavy flooding. And one of the escort ships has got moderate damage and minor flooding. Maybe one of the stray torpedoes struck them. So we sunk the heavy cruiser for 10,434 tons. And all 13 aircraft survived the attack. And we'll be heading back to Soryu to rearm. Right, as they head back to rearm, let's get these Bettys, let's get them heading in that direction. These guys were, they were still going to get, you still go down there for the moment to see if you can find the merchant ship or the troop ship with the, okay, can't find them now. Now, are they going to kept on going that way? I don't know, we've got 1,200 miles to play with, so you know it's not too bad. We'll get them doing a search pattern there. We'll get these guys doing a search pattern here. I think eventually we will find them. We will find them. Unless they've headed back, we will find them. Head that way. And if not, we've still got another 300 miles. There they are. Okay. Course there. Course there. We've got 2 ships in the Bay of Dempensar. Anything else? We've got Nates. Can we ship bombs on them? No, we can't. Okay, not really worth. Oh, we've got over here. We've got some ANs. There we go. Get them up. Send them over. Oh my goodness. Okay, what we can also do is get the cruisers. Get you to come down here and engage. Okay, a flight of Bettys has made it. There they are. I see them. It is. It's the light cruiser. Okay. So it's this group. Okay, it's not the one with the potential troop ship, but we have spotted the light cruiser again, which is good. Right. So we've got 4 torpedoes on these aircraft. We know that ship's slightly damaged as well, but this one's the one that's critical. The light cruiser. So we're going to set up for an attack and see if we can finish her off. Okay, here we are, starting our attack run on that light cruiser. We know she's badly damaged. They're probably going to close in the anti-aircraft fire a little bit tighter this time. We don't have multiple wings attacking from different angles, so all fire is going to be concentrated in one direction, which is bad news for the crews, but hopefully we can get these 4 torpedoes dropped on target. Looking good. Torpedoes gone. Aircraft shot down. 2 aircraft shot down. More aircraft shot down. But the torpedoes, I think all aircraft shot down, are on target. 2 hits. One's just gone wide, but 3 good hits, and I think that's her gone. And there she goes. We lost the aircraft, but a light cruiser has been sunk. Confirmation then, all 4 of our attack aircraft were sunk. However, the Dutch cruiser, light cruiser, was sunk for 6,442 tons. Oh, we have. That little chime was, we've detected 2 submerged targets ahead. Right. So we've got the 2 destroyers heading there now. The rest of the merchant ship, the aircraft carrier and the heavy cruiser should go in a different direction. Although the aircraft carrier is going opposed to what we said to. We'll get that corrected shortly. I don't know where our aircraft carrier is going. We've actually got it to turn to port, and yet she's turning to starboard, so who knows what is in the head of that captain. We are going slow because we were trying to keep contact with them, and we've got the other destroyer here, which is going to 30 odd knots, which is going to overtake us. And oh well. It's almost as if the AI on that aircraft carrier wants to steer towards danger. Surely they wouldn't do that. Oh, torpedoes in the water. They are picking up some pace to get away from this one, which is just going to come narrowly to our stern. Maybe that's what the captain of the carrier saw. Oh, some of our merchant ships are in danger. Oh, our tanker is in danger, although he's turning hard. Oh, that's close. That was very close. Confirmation then at the end of that attack. Well, we got some damage. I don't think that's a couple of bumps into there. Some of them were already damaged anyway. Thankfully, our aircraft carrier is absolutely fine, and so is our heavy cruiser. The 2 submarines, the Salmon and the Porpoise class, both sunk for 12,198 tons and 1,650 tons respectively. 2 more menaces not to have to worry about. At 8:45, our invasion force is once again under attack. Oh, lights going on. What have we spotted? Torpedoes probably from a submarine? No, the hydrophone tells us 2 more submerged contacts. So once again we'll go into the same pattern. We'll get the 2 destroyers going to investigate. Everyone else clear to a safe distance. Oh, our listening destroyer has been hit by a torpedo. We didn't even see the torpedoes. Oh, there they are. She's been struck, but she's on slow moving listening duty. Hopefully she's okay. The other one, Marakumu, is going to go in for the kill this time. Her engines stop. Hopefully she's gone. Okay, neither of the subs has been so far sunk. The klaxon we heard was actually for one of our merchant ships being sunk by torpedoes. Considering they are miles away, it's that ship there burning in the distance. So, confirmation at the end of that, a Sargo and an S-class sunk for 2,388 tons and 906 tons respectively. We lost the Osaka Maru, looks like a boiler or large merchant anyway, for 3,110 tons. Speculative, I would say. Either way, I'm going to move them slightly further back. Now that's probably what they want, and what I need to do is bring our anti-submarine patrol down here to start hunting around here. That's a really bad patrol, but there we go. Do something like that, brilliant. Meanwhile, at 4:02 in the morning, at 13th of July, day 200, our troop ships have made it back to Batavia. Now let's unload all cargo. There we go, 36,000 troops now fighting at Batavia. Now they should win that battle. They should win that battle indeed. Right, what do we got up here? We got 22,000 troops, nothing else. Let's send those back up there. Get a fresh load of troops. We can always just top up the garrisons down here on Java to make sure that if they do drop any forces, that we've got enough troops in the area to defend against them. 4:11 in the morning, our invasion forces once again under attack. Once again from U-boats, undoubtedly, because there's nothing else out here. So we are doing some high-speed maneuvers. Once again, the aircraft carrier hopefully will turn with us and not go on his own way. Okay, this sub is dropping down, hopefully beyond their crush depth, and their hull will buckle, finishing them off. The first destroyer, unfortunately, is out of depth charges. And we've only got 12 on the other one, so I've called the heavy cruiser in because she's got depth charges to see if we can sink the other one. Emergency ballast blow on this one. There we have it. She's going to try and save herself. Okay, there we go. She surfaced, but our destroyer was able to finish her off. Meanwhile, the Shinomi, she is tracking the sub which is directly in front of us, and there is the heavy cruiser which is going to come in and try and depth charge her. You know, heavy cruisers not really ideal for this because they're slow to turn. Well, they're actually quite good ships for their size, but yeah, prefer to use the destroyers if we could, but that's all we've got at the moment. The other destroyers on the far side of the convoy, which has just finished off that other sub. Okay, looking at the depth, she's coming shallow. So let us prepare to attack. The cruiser is continuing to do a depth charge attack, but she looks like she's coming shallow. Confirmation then. Yes, lots of damage to our merchant ships, but another 2 subs destroyed, the Sargo and 019. 1109 tons and 288 tons. Wow, that's what, 6 subs in about as many hours? It's getting crazy. Yeah, so I'm actually, you know, what they want to do is force me to get that these guys out of the air, and they are forcing me to do so. I don't like doing it, but I need to keep them safe. So I'm going to bring them into that bay for the time being. We've got the anti-submarine patrol coming for here. They've got 9 depth charges each. Well, they're not going to do much, are they? Our nearest level 3 port is there, isn't it? Crikey. Level 2 port. No, level 3 port. Soyabaja. Right, okay. These guys I'm actually going to bring around here, and you can go to Soyabaja as well. And I'll bring those guys over there as well. We'll get those rearmed with depth charges, and we'll get the 2 destroyers in the invasion force also rearmed with depth charges, so they can continue to defend that group brilliantly. So as day 200 starts afresh at 4 AM in the morning, or 11 minutes past just gone, we're still holding well. Batavia it's got to fall to our troops sooner or later. Chile Chap, again, sooner or later that's going to fall. So has Soya. Well, let's say fall. We'll finish and wipe out the rest of these forces. Nguru, same. If we have a look at what we've lost, we lost the merchant ship today for 3,110 tons. Enemy losses today, well, it's been a little bit more substantial for them. So is the list. My goodness me. So we started off by sinking the heavy cruiser, the Kent class heavy cruiser Dorsetshire, for 10,434 tons. The light cruiser De Ruyter also sunk for 6,442 tons. And then it's the subs, 6 of them in as many hours. So a porpoise class Pickerel was sunk, the Salmon class Skipjack was sunk, the S class S-39 was sunk, the Sargo submarine Spearfish was sunk, the second Sargo class Sailfish sunk, and the 019 submarine 020, confusingly, was also sunk. So yeah, okay, so 6 subs and 2 cruisers sunk today. That's not bad, and for the loss of, I think, what, 4 air crews, maybe 1 or 2 more, and of course the loss of that merchant ship. So all in all, not a bad day at all. Yeah, we're going to get those guys over to Soyabaja, get them reloaded, get them out of the way, get the anti-submarine patrol down here, see if we can clear these waters out. It seems that the enemy has changed their tactics. It's now going to be a submarine, almost blockade of Java, I should imagine, of what they're trying to be hitting our merchant convoys coming in with resupplies. It's going to feel a lot like the Battle of the Atlantic all of a sudden. So we may need to buy ourselves, we've got 83 command points, we may need to get ourselves some more anti-submarine patrols and start hunting through the waters of the Java Sea and the Indian Ocean. But for now, we'll leave it there. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.